What is up, YouTube? So with today, we have some exciting news, or potentially exciting news. As most of you should know, Smite is about to go through some major changes. They want to change things up. They want the game to be more exciting. They want to change the meta. So they're supposed to be changing a fuck ton of shit. Now, with that being said, people are data mining. People are going in and finding these the files with all the information. And there's some potentially interesting information already out. Now, this is apparently from the Brazilian client, translated over in English, and it's mostly relic changes with some other stuff at the bottom. We don't know if this is true stuff. It just seems like, I haven't read through this yet. A lot of this is going to be my first time reading. I think I've seen one or two items on Twitter. It's going to be pretty crazy if any of this goes through, let alone all of it. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to read through this, kind of like a potential patch notes type thing, and just see what we got going on here. Alright, with that being said, even the first thing is don't take this as 100% confirmed. This is maybe, who the fuck knows is going to happen, and we're going to find out. So, first thing is Aegis Amulet. You guys all know what Aegis Amulet is. It's an upgraded change. So, after the invulnerability, you receive a bonus of 20% damage mitigation for 2 seconds. Still on a minute, or 160-second cooldown. Still making you invulnerable to everything for 2 seconds and preventing you from doing anything, but you can still move. So, Frenzy, nothing changed on Frenzy. Blink Rune apparently got a change. We've got, using this item will allow you to teleport up to 55 units away instantly. You have to be out of combat for 3 seconds before use. That's all normal stuff. After using this relic, you gain 10% damage mitigation for 2 seconds. That means every time an assassin blinks in to shit on somebody, they take less damage right then. Anytime any guardians blink in, they take even less damage when they blink in. So Geb with blink, annoying as fuck. Ymir with blink, annoying as fuck. Sylvanas with blink, annoying as fuck. That's if this goes through. That will be kind of crazy. Bracer of Undoing, which is possibly the most broken active in the game right now. Using this relic restores 60% health and mana and lasts 5 seconds. That's normal, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if this went through changes. The Bracer's upgraded. This item subtracts 3... Oh, okay, so they split it. So now the base of Bracer of Undoing doesn't have the 3-second off of your cooldowns. It doesn't have the CDR thing attached to it. So, the upgraded version has a 3-second CDR on it, which makes more sense. And it has the same healing and the same over 5 seconds. Same shit. Other than they move this from base to only in the upgraded version. That's actually a good change. If that goes through. That makes sense. Or they could just take it off completely. Either one will make sense to me. Alright, so we got the Cursed Ankh upgrade. Using this item reduces the healing. We already know that. It's 50% for 10 seconds. Alright, enemies affected by Cursed Ankh receive an additional mana cost. So their abilities cost 2 mana plus 2 more per level. And their cooldowns are increased by 2 seconds. That could be kind of crazy. Could you imagine, like, and especially like Hebo, someone with short-ass cooldowns, having 2 more seconds added to all their shit? It wouldn't be as dramatic, but that'd be pretty annoying. We got Hand of the Gods, no change. That's really strange. That is possibly the thing I expected to change the most, to be honest with you. Alright, we got Heavenly Wings, which is your Heavenly. You guys remember this? Still giving you movement speed. 40% for 5 seconds. Makes them immune to basic attack movement penalties. This is the upgraded. So you're getting Fatalis effect, but I thought that was already a thing. Oh, the change is now you'll be immune to slows with both upgraded and non-upgraded versions. So it will take off the slows. The regular Heavenly will counter Horrific Emblem now, which is really big because in lane right now, people are going Horrific Emblem to try to force a fight. There's nothing you can really do about it. So people are going to go Heavenly now to counter that and be able to run away and just disengage and not have to fight. Or chase, whichever one works out. Horrific Emblem upgraded version. Using this item slows the movement speed of all the enemies. We know that. Their attack speed and damage is reduced. Holy crap. 25% damage reduction for 5 seconds? This is the upgraded version, but still, holy shit, that's a lot of fucking damage. Bro, that's an insane amount of damage. If that goes, oh my, okay, if that goes through, that will be crazy. This is a good change. The Brace is a good change. This will be nuts. Like, key fucking active for, having 2 of these would even be good. Holy shit. You wouldn't even care about the attack speed or the slow. You just care about the damage reduction. Magical Shell. It's completely new effect. Gives you and allied gods within 35 units a shield of 100 health plus 15 per god level for 3 seconds. So it's giving you like barely any health. What is that in max rank? That's nothing. That's like 400 health at max rank, right? Okay. Gives you at level 20, it gives you 400 health. That eats like half of an ability or one hunter auto attack for a relic. Fuck that. That's the base effect, I guess. Okay. The upgraded now gives you the same amount of health. Besides that, everyone receives 2 stacks of block. What? Oh my gosh, what? Holy crap. What? What? You basically have Athena / Bellona's block. So against auto attack teams, if there's like a Mercury and a Hunter, or 2 Hunters, or 2 Hunters and a Mercury, and you get this, that's 2 autos that aren't going to hit. Granted, that is not game changing, but that's fucking annoying. That is such an interesting thing for them to add, because it's kind of out of nowhere. There's 2 abilities really with it that I can think of. Bellona 1 and Athena's passive. That's kind of crazy. Alright, well, let's move on. Meditation upgraded version got changed. Allies also recover 30% of their max health and mana for 10 seconds. So you get an instant heal, and over 10 seconds, I guess you get 30% of your health back and your mana back. That could be kind of nice. That'll make meditation a little bit more useful. Not broken. Actually, it might be. I don't know. That could potentially be broken. Remember, these are all upgraded versions. People usually don't upgrade their shit till way later in the game. So this is going to change the meta in a little bit if these go through, making you build these items or upgrade these items way earlier than ever planned. Like, it hasn't been like that in 7 months. Phantom got an upgrade. This relic also grants 15% damage mitigation. So you could pop this. You could pop the horrific emblems so they're doing less damage. And then if you come out of a blink, you have like, you're taking like, no, you're taking like 10% damage. That's insane. The potential stacking of actives, if they stack, would be ridiculous. Purification beads upgraded got a change. After the CCM unit, you receive 40% crowd control reduction and immunity to knockup for 2 seconds. That's unnecessary. I mean, I guess instead of making Bracer worse, they want to make all the actives as good as Bracer, which is a weird way to think about it. If this is what goes through. Remember, these are all potential. I probably isn't going to end up going through, but potential. If any of this stuff goes through, it'd be kind of crazy. Shadow of the Underworld upgraded change. While the relic is active, enemies can only lifesteal you for 50%. So this is kind of back to the old way. Shield of the Underworld used to make it so you only lifestyle like a little bit. Like, it might have been 100%. I don't know, actually. It reduced lifestealing. I don't remember how much. So like tanks would build full reflection and then have this, and hunters couldn't kill them. Hunters had to run away. Alright, we got some PS. The non-upgraded version stays the same in effect. Okay. Season 2 Shield of Underworld is back. See, that's the Season 2 Shield of Underworld is basically what it was. Rise of the New Warriors meta. This is just this dude adding his own shit in here. Alright. Sundering Spear. Did this change at all? Yes, it did. What the fuck? Using this relic fires a bolt that travels 70 units. Stopping on the first god hit increases their damage taken by 20%. Oh, no, that didn't change. Okay. So increased by 20% as normal. Upgraded. Got to change. If you hit somebody, you deal 30% of their current health as true damage. Essentially, that's a Nemesis ult. Almost a direct Nemesis ult. Like, it's so similar. Like, it's not the exact same thing, but basically Sunder upgraded would be a Nemesis ult. You would do 30% of their health, and they would take 20% more damage. What? All these actives would be so crazy. It would be actually, like, I'm sure Spear would be this would be the most broken. You'd have another ability in your kit. But, like, all the other shit is crazy. Teleport glyph. This one didn't change. Upgraded changed. So you can't teleport to wards until you upgrade your teleport glyph. That's huge for soul laners not being in fights around Gold Fury, around some fights. Because a lot of time soul laners teleport in behind the other team like at their red buff. So they wouldn't have the potential to do that until they upgraded their glyph, their teleport glyph. Straightforward. The only other thing that was noted, there's two more things actually. You've got Susano passive maybe changed. Right now, his passive isn't working on live client. I think that's on Brazilian client, I'm guessing. I don't know what they're going to change Susano's passive to. There's been word of shit happening, and we don't really know what it's going to be. And then, let me jump out of here. The other changes, well, first of all, Ajax did tweet this. This is the high-res doodly dude. Let me make it so you guys can see this. This is a guy at high-res that does a lot of balance stuff. He was saying how relics are going to be changed, but many of the leaked item gods that changes are not correct. We don't know how correct, and we don't know how many of them are incorrect. But basically, he's saying all of the relics are going to get hit in some way, which is what that list did. We just don't know how much they're going to get hit, if any of those changes are accurate or not. And I guess we'll just have to wait and see till next week they announce, they have the patch notes, the big patch notes. So you guys are going to want to make sure you're in my stream for those patch notes, because I'm going to fucking be popping off. I'm going to go nuts if any of that shit goes through. There's also one other change. They said Baca, now whenever he eats a big jungle minion, so the buffs, the speed buff, red buff, all that shit, whenever he eats the big creep in those, he gets 2 minions towards his ult, and he also gets decreased cooldown on his ult. We don't know how much. I'm guessing it's probably only a second, maybe 2 max. If it's any more than that, I would be mind blown. If it's like 5, that would be pretty fucking cool. Looks like they're trying to bring Baca back into the meta. I don't really know that eating the jungle creeps and the cooldown of his ult is his issue right now. So I don't know how much that'll change, but he will definitely be more fun in your casual games to play after this. So those are the changes so far that we've heard about, potential changes. We don't know shit. We know Baca is getting those buffs because that's straight from the source. We do know some of those active changes are not true. I think we're going to see a huge change in the meta. I think Smite is going to be rejuvenated. I think it's going to be fucking amazing to play again, and I cannot wait. I hope you guys have a good day. If you like this video, this is new, something I just thought I'd do to cover some stuff because a lot of people don't see it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right now. Like, literally hit that shit. Hit that shit. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the like button if you want to see more stuff like this. And I will see you all in the video later tonight, actually. We've got a guide and we've got a gameplay. I'll see you all then.